Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Dito po sa inyong programa, Aksyon Central Luzon Special Edition. Ito pa rin po si Sunny, kasama ko pa rin po si Miss Lynn, no? Si Geraldine at saka si Gerald po, mga kaibigan. At gusto nating matulungan yung mga bagong graduates o kaya yung nagtatrabaho na ngayon, hindi makuha-kuha. Paano ba yung nagpe-prepare ng resume? Kasi yung iba, haba-haba na mga resume nila, yung application letter nila, 3 pahina o 4 na pahina. Nakakatulong ba yun, Ma'am Lynn?
Hindi siya nakakatulong kung masyado siyang detalyado. Depende dun sa anong in-applyan. But if you are applying for a production worker, you do not have to put into details.
1-pager lang, okay na?
1-pager pwede na. But if you are applying for a managerial position, that's the time you put everything in details. I mean, simple and precise.
Depende sa posisyon na hinahanap
Depende
mo.
talaga sa posisyon.
Okay, and sa inyo naman, Ma'am, o yung mahahaba ba, tinatapon mo na kagad yung mga application o yung resume na mahaba?
As much as possible, up to 2 pages.
At the
maximum.
most, ha?
Yeah,
Oo.
the most. Na.
Kasi busy, ang dami yung nire-review, di ba?
Yeah.
Ang dami yung nire-review pag masyado nang mahaba. Unless it is talagang super interesting yung pagkasulat, hindi nyo pag-aaksaya ng panahon. Yung totoo.
Usually, ang span talaga niya, ang pag-scan mo, mga 30 seconds, gano'n.
Oo. Marami
And then,
yan,
if na-caught yung attention mo, dun mo lang bibigyan ng.
Oo.
So, as much as possible, dun pa lang sa first page, nandun na yung necessary na requirements na hinahanap namin for the job.
Okay, ikaw recruitment officer ka rin. Nakukuha ka ba sa magagandang sexing mga litrato o
Hindi
yung
naman, sir.
magandang pagka-craft na resume?
Hindi naman. Foremost, kailangan determine muna nung applicant kung nagmamatch nga ba siya doon sa kinukuha ng kumpanya. Then, take it from there, i-highlight niyo yung vital and relevant information na magbibigay o magbibigay ng information doon sa mag-evaluate kung qualified nga ba siya. Hindi. It doesn't necessarily to be, it doesn't need to be long,
Oo.
lengthy, hindi naman.
Lalo
Basta
na
nandun yung relevant information na kailangan.
relevant information, so it must be concise
Concise and brief.
na halos na lahat ng kailangan na malaman nandun na.
Highest education na nakuha niya, and then
Oo.
yung skills niya, kung may technical skills niya,
Kailangan
ano
ba,
require yung
gusto
position.
niyo ba mas yung bullet type ang presentation?
May magandang technique din ang presentation dapat ng resume. Mas mabuti kung marami siyang gamitin. You have to use appropriate yung white spaces. Parang advertisement din kasi ang isang
Packaging,
resume. Yeah,
ang
yung
sinasabi mo.
packaging, yeah. So, as much as possible, clear, concise, and nasa chronological order or reverse chronological order yung educational achievements niya and or experience niya sa work.
Ma'am Lynn, kayo, depending on the position that they are
Depending on
applying
the
for.
position. Yeah, but let me just suggest for
Okay.
those fresh graduates, kasi there is no experience, work experience to indicate
Oo.
it. So you might as well focus on your affiliations. What group are you involved?
Mga seminar na sinamahan
Seminars.
mo.
Kasi
yung
if you
estudyante
do
ka.
not have any work experience, there's nothing to write.
Oo, tama. And ano yan, o kung saan ka nag-training o
Saan ka
OJT, no?
nag-training? If you're active in church, you put it there.
Perhaps your achievement,
Your
academic
achievements.
achievements.
Yes.
Academic. Diyan lang when you nag-i-start ka, nag-a-apply, yan ang pinaka-importante sa lahat.
Yes.
Maganda ho yung pinasok niyo mga tips na yun, no? Kasi yung iba, ano nga ba naman ang isusulat ng bagong graduate?
That can be checked if you have the leadership skills.
Oo.
Even if you do not have yet a work, wala kang job prior.
Kung ano mga hinawakan mong posisyon while you
Yes.
were studying, no? Kung ano mga organization. Doon lang nagano yan. Pero eventually, pag matagal ka na, kung di 30 ka na, di 40, managerial position, pinaka-importante yung experience na
Yes, achievements.
yung nagawang achievements. You agree, Gerald?
Yes, sir. Strongly agree.
Ayan, no? Alam nyo, magaganda yan. Kasi ito mga kasama natin ngayon, mga actual po silang nagre-review ng mga application, no? Sa mga kumpanya nila. Ilan akong workers nyo ngayon, ma'am?
2010?
Oh, marami na. Marami na yan, ha? O sa inyo, ganun din siguro.
Around 1,900.
Tapos sa atin, mga
700.
700, no? Oo, nako. Dadagdagan pa ho yan, mga kaibigan. Sila Geraldine, merong expansion program. In the next few years po, ilang milyong piso or dolyar ang nilagak po nila para ho sa kanilang expansion program. Probably the biggest at present, no, yung ginagawang expansion ng Yokohama.
Yes. Currently, our production capacity is around 20,000 tires. So,
Daily.
yes, daily. Then, until the completion, we hope to produce around 50,000 tires daily. So, ganun. More than double.
Kay ma'am, ganun din, di ba?
Kami-
Gumaganda ba ang kalagayan ng Pilipinas o ang Clark lang?
Sa smart shirts, yes. I would say yes. Because we have our dipping technology is back sa aming garments. And our production right now, we have this INA hanger system.
So,
The first ever in the
ano yung mga
Philippines.
ginagawa nyo dyan? Yung mga magagandang branded yung mga ginagawa
Brand,
nyo?
yes, yes.
Na nakikita ho natin. Alam niyo sa Clark, mga kaibigan, yung mga nakikita niyo binebenta sa mga sa shopping malls sa New York, sa Europe, marami ho diyan made in Clark, di ba? O yung Smart sa sa mga nagpo-produce niyan. Mga branded shirt po at how much is your production? How much do you produce?
1,200 dozens a day.
Dozens ang pinag-usapan
Yes,
niya.
yes.
A day, ha? Natatawa si Gerald. Very productive, no? So, pag nagtatrabaho na, kayo nga sabi ko, you're a profit-oriented firm. Hindi pwede yung palakasan sa inyo.
Hindi po.
Pag hindi kumikita yung kumpanya,
Hindi po.
nakakasagabal sa nakakahinder kayo sa production and productivity, sa profitability, matatanggal yan.
Hindi naman.
Oh.
We have to go through process.
A process.
It's a long process. actually.
Long process.
Because we are monitoring the
Pero
efficiency
that's
of
what
our
you want to
workers.
happen, right? Yun ang gusto nyo mangyari. Na sana, kasi yung Pilipino naman, pag nasa abroad, maganda yung production nila, di ba?
Yes. That's why we are monitoring their efficiency.
So, yung practices na yan, it's from people who owns the company. Kung kunwari, mga foreigners, wala naman personal, but that's the way they do it back in their countries, right? So, syempre, ang hindi naman kikita yan, hindi mag-expand.
Right.
O kaya baka magsara lang yan, kawawa rin yung ano,
Oo
di ba?
naman.
Oo nga, ang ibig ko sabihin, any firm. Pag
Yes.
hindi ho productive yung mga tao natin, sinasabi ko ho to, baka magsara. And we don't want that to happen,
Right.
especially in these critical moments sa economy natin. Sa inyo rin ganon.
Yes, ganun din. If there are people, hindi mo naman maiwasan talaga na minsan may mga slow, ganon. So, but we intervene by ano ba, we give them training or counseling. Kung ano ba talaga ang kailangan, anong source of problem niya, bakit hindi siya nag-excel sa job niya.
Ikaw, babae ka, puro halos mga lalaki yung mga kausap mo doon, di ba?
I think,
Hindi ba ano yan? Disadvantage, yung pagiging babae o advantage?
I think it's an advantage.
Oh,
Kasi
okay.
pwede mo silang, kasi matatapang lahat yan talaga aggressive. So, pwede ka na lang magpa-sweet kung may magkakamali. And then they'll forgive you.
Okay.
Oo.
Pero you're very direct with them.
Yes, yes.
You always give them a chance.
Of course. To gain respect, talaga you have two-way communication.
And you work it's a Japanese firm, right?
Yeah.
It is also correct, as I've learned from your bosses, mga Japanese bosses, that there is an adjustment in the style of management by the Japanese here in sa Yokohama. Kinumbine nila yung Japanese and Filipino concept para mas productive.
In the beginning, it was very difficult. Pero ngayon,
Difficult in what sense?
kasi nga of the culture, iba talaga, very dedicated talaga ang mga Japanese when it comes to work. Even pag lakad nila, dapat mabilis. Tayo,
Naka-oras, no?
dahan-dahan. Tapos kailangan may kasama pa akong pupunta ng canteen, gano'n. So, hindi sa kanila dati gano'n. But however, sila yung nag-adjust sa amin They saw naman na even if we do that, pa-easy-easy they think, pero they saw naman that we are able to come up with the target every day. To meet the target every day.
Totoo bang pag hindi nagsasalita yung mga tao nyo, naapektuhan ang production pag walang kwentuhan, gano'n?
We really encourage na relaxed atmosphere.
Relax talaga.
Yeah.
So, there's a constant study of how you do things to increase your production.
Yes, yes. Dapat to become competitive lalo na sa market, you have to really improve your product.
Is it also correct in saying that yun daw ibang mga Yokohama sa ibang mga bansa, tinitingnan yung estilo nyo dito sa Pilipinas, sa Clark especially?
Yeah, I'm proud na to say that marami ang pumupunta dito sa Yokohama Tire Philippines from different subsidiaries namin sa
Oo.
ibang bansa to really gain knowledge. At saka mag-train. Like for example, may ginagawa kami na new plant sa ibang bansa, they'll send somebody na dito mag-train sa Philippines.
It used to be na yung mga tao nyo pinapadala sa Japan para mag-aral, no? Meron akong nirekomenda nun, nag-TNT. Wala namang ganun.
Baka kilala ko. Currently, meron pa naman din. Lalo na if there are new technologies or
Yun na lang, bagong
yung pinadadala namin. Pero kung halimbawa, bago lang, may improvement lang dito sa process na to, sometimes Japanese come over here kasi gusto rin nilang pumupunta sa Pilipinas.
Maganda naman kasi talaga.
Yes, nag-enjoy din sila.
Saka napansin ko yung mga na-assign ng mga Japanese dito, pagbalik sa Japan, sa YRC, di ba? Napopromote pa rin sila.
Yes. Yung mga, mga president, usually they're promoted to higher position.
Sa inyo, ma'am, is that you also make adjustments in the way you handle yung production and productivity?
Yes. Yun yung ongoing improvement. Walang katapusang pag-aaral
Yes.
kung how to improve
Kayo
things.
yan, di ba? Yung admin, kayo, especially for
Yes,
you, ma'am.
and of course, we are working with IE, industrial engineers. They are conducting studies also.
Meron kayong pang ibang grupo?
Merong group, of course. Our IEs.
Pero yung sa inyo, marami dyan, yung mga ayos na yun, natututo rin sa inyo, di ba? Sa experience nyo.
Yes, training ground.
Yung observation, is that constant that you do for a firm, for a factory like Smart? Laging merong ganon?
Yes, observation, keen observation. That's the reason why my team normally, yung aking mga kasama, we have to go to production area to observe on a daily basis.
Daily basis
To really check if what's going on.
Mabuti naman, ha? Tapos ginagawa yung parang mga libro na yan, yung observation nyo.
Meron mo.
Yun daw magaling naman yung yung sulat na sulat sa nakikita nila, and then they write a handbook about it. So,
Because these are also being checked by our compliance auditors.
so ano sa palagay mo, Mr. Gerald, no?
It's nice na meron silang sistema ng gano'n. And that way, mas marami pa rin kapag lumalaking kumpanya nila, it would mean na maraming employment para sa mga Kapampangan and the Filipinos as a whole sa Clark.
O just for some information po, nung panahon ng mga Amerikano, and you probably will ask why I know this, I used to be the city economist of the city then. Nagre-research kami nung panahon ng Amerikano. Ang peak niyan, from 15 to 20,000 ang mga workers, no? Dito sa Clark. Kasama na yung mga nag-hardinero dyan, mga shoeshine boy. Pero ngayon, 64,000 na yung workers natin. And before 2015, ang target po natin ay maka 100,000 workers tayo dito.
Sana 20,000 ang sa amin.
Yung ibig sabihin, no? Mas makakautang na kami ng mga t-shirts sa inyo, no?
20% nung workforce ng Clark.
You're not allowed to discuss, kagaya ng Yokohama, yung brands na ginagawa niyo.
We can.
Ano, ma?
RL, that's Polo Ralph Lauren.
Okay, tapos ano
We
pa?
are doing CK, Lacoste, Nordstrom, Joseph Bank. That's top of the line.
Top
One
of-
of the top. One of the
Walang gana yung mga...
Nautica.
Okay. Yung
We might be doing also Armani.
Armani, mga suit.
Hindi po.
Hindi, mga ano lang,
Shirts.
shirts, okay. Yung mga, hindi ba may nare-reject dyan? Pwede bang bumili tayo ng mga reject, Mr. Gerald, no? Joke lang. Happy po kami that everything or all of this is being made in Clark. Biro nyo yung Yokohama, isa po sa top producers ngayon ng YRC, di ba? Kaya nga po yung expansion program nila, dito dinadala, di ba?
Yes.
Alam mo ba kung magkano nilalagay na pera dyan? Ang laki-laki daw nang nilalagay na for the expansion eh. Hanggang
Malaki.
2017 daw yan.
Yes.
Parang sa tabi ho ng Yokohama ngayon, merong isang subdivision na tinatayo doon. Ganyan ho yung kabisi yung area nila, no? And we're happy. Kami, si Gerald dito, happy din na ganyan po nangyayari for locals like us, no? Kasi pag umaasenso po yung Clark, umaasenso rin yung mga karatig bayan.
Right.
So, ma'am, kayo, ano yung projections nyo? I mean, the world is suffering right now.
Yes.
But what are the projections from Smart here in Clark?
We are targeting hopefully, no, a 50-year tenure, sana.
50 years.
If really business is doing good and we continue to be productive.
Eh yung mga some people now in the US, although hindi lang US naman ang sinusupplyan natin, no? Especially for the BPOs, gusto nila tang maging protective. Palagay niyo ba magiging successful yan? Yung mga, hindi ba ang gusto talaga ng mga locators yung kumita? That's the main purpose, right?
Yeah.
For as long as they're profiting and earning, mag-stay.
Yes, and I'm proud to say that, Filipinos are really known for quality products. Siguro yun ang naging puhunan talaga namin at this point. Because some buyers are coming back. Those who...
Merong mga returnees,
yes,
no?
Yes, returnees. Maybe because
Return.
they realize that quality talaga is very important in the Philippines.
Pero they supply everything. Yung other companies supply everything. I mean, yung raw materials,
Ang raw materials, they give some specifications.
specifications. Dito nyo na rin
So,
kinuha yan.
kami na
Kayo nagpo-procure. Okay, tapos...
from other countries, including fabrics.
Ulit mo nga kung ilang libong dosena yung production nyo kada
1,200 dozens
dosena.
a day.
So, that's 144,000 shirts, no? Bilis natin. Tama ba? 12 times 12, di ba?
140.
Very proud yung teacher ko sa arithmetic niya. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on another break and we will pursue this discussion. Very important po to, especially for those who will be graduating this year or for those po, mga kaibigan, na ang mangyayari, yung nangyayari, they want to find a job but they can look for jobs. There are so many jobs that are available in Clark. I-flash po natin yan kung ano po yung mga requirements, kung ano po yung mga opening dito po sa programang ito. Babalik po kami, mga kaibigan.